Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Macedo is the best.
Next one, the Me Too movement. All women are saints, no? All poor women are poor women. They suffered from time immemorial, you know? Poor women. They are all so innocent. So when a guy and girl have sex, suddenly the girl feels uncomfortable. Oh, you try to rape me. Huh? What? So now, you know, before there was this amazing thing that a guy would try to sweep a girl off her feet, or you chase a girl, and you know the fun was in the chase, and even leave me alone, and you know, but he was still chase. Finally she would succumb to him. Now if the guy chases a girl, if she feels threatened, then she can put a court case on him. A very famous one was with Richard Dawkins. This was called the elevator gate or something. These atheists were all there. This female, after finishing a bunch of drinks and all that, she's a feminist, she went into the elevator. And a guy followed her and just said, you know, I found you very interesting. Would you like to come over to my place for coffee and we can just talk, you know? She said, no, I'm sorry, I'm not comfortable or whatever. He said, okay, fine. When his floor came, he left. And then later on, she left. She put on a tweet stating that, oh, I was so afraid for my life and this and that. And okay, fine. Now, he didn't do anything bad. He just asked her. But the way she's positioning herself as a victim, all these feminists, oh, you men are like that and this and that. Then what the fuck, yeah? And then when your vagina, nobody is banging it, no? Then don't cry, no? That is why so many guys prefer Eastern women, where this complication is not there. And that's why these Western women, they're like, hey, nobody wants to bang my front and back. Come on, man. Yeah, because you talk shit. Oh, you have to take your approval. What do you want? Just imagine. Now men have to approach women with a contract, sign the contract. This is approved, this is approved. I hereby declare you can fuck me. What do you think celebrity stars are doing? If they meet a girl they like, their lawyer is ready with a contract. You sign the contract, then you can spend time with them. Because they don't want to get sued, man. In fact, here, let me ask you something. The girls who cried rape by lying, who had false accusation, oh, he raped me, oh, he tried to, who tell lies. So how do you punish them? Tell me. College students being jailed 2 years, 3 years, 5 years with their scholarship revoked, their lives destroyed, only for them to find out this was a false accusation. Tell me. Oh, you'll say it's not every time. Well, then why are you making these stupid rules, this Me Too movement where people take advantage whenever they want, anytime? The problem is, no, when you start empowering idiots, okay, both men or women, you'll have problems, okay, serious problems. And lastly, our transgender movement. I'll just give you in one line, one simple thing. Everything in this world runs with money and profitability. Transgender movement, all this they are doing right now, fine, but where is the money? In fact, I'll tell you why transgender people who opt for surgeries, why they're going to regret it. And trust me, I challenge you, prove me wrong on this. See, when a girl decides, okay, I want to transition to a boy, Or when a boy says, I want to transition to a girl. Okay, fine. Is it that simple? Does it happen naturally like dieting? No. You have to take external injections. You have to take tablets. Are these tablets cheap or are these tablets expensive? First question. Okay. Second one is this a one-time thing? You take injection and you're permanently a transgender? Or do you have to take it every week, every day, every month? Okay. Next one. When you want to transition, you have to surgically either cut or stitch, add. Ask anybody who has undergone a surgery. Anybody. As you become older, are there chances that there will be complications? That's one. Ask anyone who has put silicone in different parts of their body. Do they have to change it? Yes or no? In fact, when you put fillers and all that in your teeth, you have to change it, right? Okay. In fact, I'm not even going to the risk that there is a risk. You know, when you cut your body, it's not the same, man. Very simple. When you cut your body, a deep cut, not just small, it's not the same. Okay. Now, next point after this. You think the doctors who are doing the surgery on you, what do you think they are interested in? Money? Are they interested in money? Or are they interested in your well-being? Well, if it is a doctor who is with the poor people for need, and like there are some Nepali doctors who are helping people with cataract, not charging any money, changing the eyes and saving the eyes, fine, that is for the poor. Majority do it to pay their bills. And then there is this percentage of people, doctors, who do it because they want big money. They want real big money. And these procedures are good money. So you think they will say no? The hospital or the medical industry is based on selling medicines for profit. Case in point, diabetes, blood pressure, sugar. Have they come down? Have these the cost for these tablets come down? No, right? Insurance, it's big business. Okay. Next one. Okay, answer all these questions. Huh? Next one is, fine, you cut it and my new pronoun, my new this, my new that. Wow, fantastic. You came out, you have the courage. But after some time, people will get bored of you. It's like, for example, you show your physique photograph of, okay, I have six-pack abs and you flex. Initially people, wow, that's amazing. And if you have fat before, really fat, and you lost all that body fat and now you have six-pack abs, people, wow. And if you like were 100 kilos, you lost 100 kilos, newspapers and media will all cover it. But now after you got your six-pack abs, after pushing your body to the limit, now what you'll do? How much more will you push? Media, after they cover you once, the news, they get bored of it. They'll not cover it again. So now what do you do? And on top of that, have you ever thought that your earning capacity may not be the same? Your body as you grow old will not be the same. There are so many challenges, from mood swings to health complications to aging. Have you ever thought about it? In fact, let me ask you, your body when it was in your 20s versus today, that is assuming you're 40 years old, or ask anybody who are 40 or 50 years old. Not in a motivational sense. If you ask a guy, oh, do you feel old? No, it's all in the head. No, that's all bullshit. Like for example, Olympics or MMA, fighting, boxing. Why only youngsters are there? Why not old people? After a certain point, your body can't take it. And then when you're young, if you do such a drastic thing of chopping, cutting and making yourself dependent on injections, what will happen when you grow old, yeah? Don't you think, like, see, I used to take steroids before, you know. At some point, you'll get fed up of putting those injections again and again and again. At some point, you'll get tired of swallowing those tablets again and again and again. And then very soon, you'll ask yourself, what the fuck am I doing here? And I'll tell you the amount of money that these people spend for surgery, tablets, looks. It costs a fucking fortune. You could buy a house and settle down. In fact, these transgender men, transgender women, men who become women, you know how much of money they spend for their surgeries to look like that? You seriously think in another 20 years they're going to look like that? You don't think people gain weight? You don't think people's metabolism slows down? You don't think people like to smoke and drink and just relax? Come on, man. You and me, as normal human beings, we can't keep up a regiment where you have to eat Spartan diet and live Spartan like a athlete. The problem is the media just highlights this in such a big way. Wow, amazing, this and that. So all the people with their lost mind who have a massive problem up here, they are lost. They're jumping into this without knowing that as you grow older, there's a big price to pay. I'm not trying to say no, that people have not gone through torture or, okay, they have not been molested or people have not put them down or made fun of them or they have not been bullied. No, fine. I agree with all this. But the solution to that is not physically altering yourself without sorting out what is up here. You don't sort out what is up here. No matter how many surgeries you do, no matter how much you cut, if your self-confidence, your sense of self-worth, if your toughness, if all that is not sorted out, you're back to square one. See these girls and these guys who take surgery and all that. You ever think it stops? Never stops. Never stops. The drive and desire, the desperation for likes, for share, for praise, for acceptance only becomes more as you grow older, because you compare. Oh, when I was young, I got so much. Now, just as a natural born man and natural born woman, as we go older, your attractiveness decreases with time. Your priorities increase. Your focus towards not just physical appearance. You think of so many other things. In the same way, these transgender youth who are getting into this nonsense, eventually they'll realize, fuck, I'm trying to change the whole world. And when the government says, sorry, I can't pay for your surgeries, I can't pay for your medical complications, you're fucked. That time nobody is going to talk about it. And you'll see this happening in the next 20, 30 years. The number of suicides, the number of people who have undergone all this will come out with videos. I regret. And by the time it'll be too late. But yes, like the world reaches a equilibrium, you know, like when you're sick, you become well. When the world is undergoing something, it has to correct itself. The world will also correct itself, and then one day people will only read about it in history books. Nobody will want to do this transgender operation surgeries for 3-year-old, 5-year-olds. Nonsense. Anyway, I gave you my arguments for all three. Why the woke movement, transgender movement, Me Too movement will fail. Oh yeah, the Me Too movement. Let me just add one thing. We live in a world where men enjoy sex. People enjoy power. The world is meant to be an evil place. Okay? And people will do anything to be successful. So let's stop trying to make it a happy place where everything is fair, where everyone's included and everyone's given equal opportunity. It's never going to happen. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. This is me signing off. Okay, ciao.